Kelvin Taylor has come for Black Sharif's head in a new video. You know, it's been a few weeks since Black Sharif dropped the Iron Boy album. This album has been talked about a lot. When you go to social media, every single song on the album is trending. People are talking about the album. Where Them Boys was trending on day one, and people thought that was going to carry the album. In fact, not. This album is still being talked about. Kelvin Taylor, who is known for his political talks and national issues, has made some comments about the album, which I feel is so unfortunate, which I feel Kelvin Taylor was very hypocritical about, which I think Kelvin Taylor probably didn't seek much knowledge on what he was saying. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lucas Trends. We will listen to Kelvin Taylor and we will address him accordingly, perfectly on that. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, put a post notification bell on, and let us keep on cooking.
Let him cook! I said let him cook!
So yes, Black Sharif dropped the Iron Boy album of just a little over 3 weeks ago, and this album is doing massively well in terms of attention, in terms of talkability, in terms of numbers, in terms of everything that you need an album to do. The Iron Boy album is doing it. Currently, if you go to Apple Music Top 100 Ghana, the songs on the album were 15 of them are on the top 15. It is only the videos with you that has come to occupy the number 13. I think that really happened actually yesterday or today. But just after 3 weeks after the album was released, all the 15 songs on the album were from number 1 to number 15, top 100, Apple Music Ghana. It has never happened by any album for that longer period. And I think this is still going to dominate. The video song is going to be kicked out very soon. Just watch it out. So yes, that is how good Black Sharif's album is doing. The streams are moving on. He's on his tour. He was in North America. This month, in May, he will be moving to Europe to continue the tour. I was roaming on social media. Then I came across a video of Kelvin Taylor. Most of us know Kelvin Taylor. Kelvin Taylor is a political show host. He is a national issue. He talks about politics and national issues. So I personally did not expect Kelvin Taylor to talk about music. But this is what Kelvin Taylor had to say about Black Sharif's album. First of all, then he said he advise him. Watch.
I've listened to Black Sharif's album. And one thing I can tell you is, my little advice to Black Sharif didn't say, Black, this journey is a very long one. And you are young, and that is the good thing about it. So you have a lot of years ahead of you to be dynamic, to be versatile, to study what you are in, to make a little bit of changes to your trade. Currently, you are one of the best musicians in Ghana, in Africa. You have a unique voice that majority of musicians don't have. I've listened to your album. I believe there were some few unnecessary statements you made in here. And what I'm seeing in the hype that your album was supposed to get, because of some of the few comments that you made in some of your songs, it has killed that vibe. And that is my personal opinion. You are in this game, I don't know your strategy. But the little experience and what I know about Ghana music, you don't pick fights, people's fight for them. It kills the vibe. You see, the kind of vibe you have, the kind of words you used in your album, in your songs, it has killed the album. And it hurts. Because the dynamism that I know you have, you are not exhibiting it. But you are picking unnecessary fight, unnecessary talks and all that. That is not important now. Your focus should be up there. Those little fights, they distract. Because some people have been in the game, and with them, whether blood or water, they have drank everything. They are not chasing clouds. They are not chasing new albums. They are not chasing to make name. They have gone through that mill. So it's like picking a fight with Krocha Mansa. Because the level. But you should make sure that what is ahead of you is what you are basically concentrating on. And I'm putting myself in the same thing. I don't address everybody. When I wanted to give power to John Mahama and the NDC for about 8 months, I never responded to anybody who came after me. I never did it. It was strategic because my focus was to win power for the NDC. So if you go back about 8 months, 9 months before elections, I never picked any banter because I wanted to concentrate and win the power. Now I see you as somebody who needs to cross that line. The talent is pure, natural. I'm telling you, right now in Ghana, I'm a musician, I can come close to you when it comes to lyrics. But I think you are getting distracted.
Fine, this is the first part of what Kevin Taylor said in his video, and it is actually understandable if an elderly person is advising you on something like this. It is understandable. Yes, he feels that Black Sharif shouldn't have thrown some shots at certain artists, but he mentioned something like, do not pick people's fights. In fact, if you listen to Where Them Boys, I think Kevin Taylor is talking about Where Them Boys because it is only in Where Them Boys that when that song was dropped, everyone turned into a decoder. Omonya multi TV, but everyone turned into a decoder and decided to decode the lyrics in the song, attributed it to some artists. People felt like Blacko was attacking Shatawale. Others felt like Blacko was attacking Stone Boy. Some even mentioned Sako there.
Ganging up and tagging teams, talking beans, talking on me with a cowboy from AliExpress.
Fine. If you believe Black Sharif was even attacking Shatawale, we know that there has been a friction between Shatawale and Blacko. And I don't feel Blacko was, picking up somebody's fight or whatever. That one aside, it's a good advice from Kevin Taylor. It is good that you are advising him not to bring those kind of shots into his song. But personally, I feel sometimes you need to step on them and next stop. Sometimes going hard for them to let them know that you are not soft. Very, very important. Yes, I'm powerful. So sometimes let the violence flow, and Black Sharif actually did that. But then we have taken Kevin Taylor's advice. First, I was feeling like it's an advice until he said something next. Then I felt like no, Kevin Taylor is never advising Black Sharif. Kevin Taylor is pained, or Kevin Taylor is not happy that the shots that Blacko threw on Where Them Boys were actually shots for Shatawale.
Ganging up and tagging teams, talking beans, talking on me with a cowboy from AliExpress.
We know it. Shatawale is Kevin Taylor's friend. Shatawale is Kevin Taylor's friend. And personally, I feel Kevin Taylor made those comments because the shots were thrown at Shatawale. If the shots were thrown at Sako, Kevin Taylor would have popped champagne to celebrate. Because Kevin Taylor know they like Sako there. But as it be Shatawale there, you come and talk, say, oh, it's not necessary. You shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have done that. Bro, it would have been a good advice. But from where the advice is coming from, and personally the motive behind that advice, I feel Kevin Taylor is being hypocritical. Very, very hypocritical. And he continued to prove my point by saying this about the album.
This album, I have listened to every single word. With all due respect to you, with all due respect to your talents, it sounds the same. Sometimes one music ends and I don't even know the difference between what I listen to and the next one coming. I'm being very honest. The first album was solid. But with this, I feel it's more of it getting into your head. There are some unnecessary comments you don't place on your album.
This is a balanced lie. This is a very big balanced lie. One, either Kevin Taylor is lying about listening to every word of the album, or he lied about his judgment, or probably his ears went for fasting and prayers. They have gone asleep. They didn't really hear what he was trying to listen. Because telling me Iron Boy album sounds one way, all the songs sound similar, oh come on, that is a big lie. That is a very big lie. The sounds are different, the beats are different, even the song genres seem to be different. Even with different voices, with different vocals. So what is Kelvin Taylor saying? First of all, this is the album track list. This is the album track list. The victory song is number 1. 1 is number 2.
I rise and fall, I fall and rise, flying with no feather, impossible, but me tell you what.
How on earth does the victory song sound like 1? Or how on earth does 1 sound like So It Goes? Or how does it sound? How does Sacrifice sound like Sumo Obi? Or how does Rebel Music sound like Where Them Boys? Or how does Changes or Eye Open sound like Sin City? No, maybe my ears no good. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, which can you even name me 2 songs on the album that sound similar? I don't understand. Kelvin Taylor is only trying to slander this album because he felt like his favorites were attacked. Simple as that. Simple as that. And if you are there and you do not like this album, then you are also in the same bracket. You are trying to slander the album because your favorite was attacked. I don't care about who was attacked. I always want to celebrate talent. I always want to be real. And he spoke about the Villain I Never Was album. This album is going to do better than the Villain I Never Was album. Mark it. Mark it. After the Villain I Never Was album was 3 weeks old, whatever that Iron Boy is doing, the Villain I Never Was album never did that. And that is the prospect of this album. Iron Boy is still going to succeed, whether they like it or not. Share your thoughts in the comment section. This is Lucas Trends. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe, put your post notification bell on, and let us keep on cooking. I'm out.
Eba, King Kiba, boys a cassava de degua, flavor.